Earned the right to go up 2 possessions. Why not go?
Fielded in the end zone. Sanders. Solid coverage there. They get him up to 15. Here's the defense will take over. And the Florida State offense has the ball in the backfield. Now on third down, they got stopped on fourth down in their own territory. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Dropping back. It's Daniels. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Minnesota takes it to the line on the hurry-up. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. He's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down, but that could be a game changer.
Ready to snap it, move it on, take it, slowly walk it on, hey, gonna know what you give me my chocolate. I got that chocolate, move it on, got it on, move it on, see what it on, ready to snap it, move it on, take it, slowly walk it on, hey, gonna know what you give me. McDonald's iBats. So much. I just need a couple of million. Get your paper, get. Uh, uh, Smooth, yeah. Smooth, yeah. Smooth, yeah. 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 Smooth, yeah. Smooth, yeah. Smooth, yeah. 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 Looking at the skyline, writing these raps. Been a player 100 years, you can check out the stats. Sucking up the signs, you a pretty little catch. We smoking, riding, catching vibes. Got a friend in the back. They always top of the line, I am what I attract. Moving like I'm going platinum, but that's without the black. I'd rather throw that on the press, and yeah, I'm fucking with that. They won't be changing every day, you niggas better at that. I be on my trolls, eating the salad with something slim. Only nigga in the spot, and I'm never trying to blend. White folks really funny, but fuck 'em, my money spent. Hit 'em with a good tip, now they hoping we come again. Gotta look space love, you could bring a friend. Gotta let it burn slow, blow it in the wind. Like a dream, no shot it be a 10. Good time, shit, got a little space, bring a friend, got a little slow, blow it in the wind. Feel like a train, no shot it be a 10. You never good time, shit, only talking credit or debit, baby, I'm grown. I've been on the road, I see I'm stuck on your phone. As I'm showing away, I figure it out my own. Never lacking with the hustle, you know I'm setting the tone. I can take you to my spots, but don't be blowing them up. I don't be what niggas be, I stay low in the cut. Don't be posting out the places, I be going to duck. If you slow to keep it playing, I can tell you what's up. Not the type of nigga you gonna catch him the scene, but you gon' see him out in traffic moving in something clean, something pretty in the passenger, the girl of your dreams. He's ready for the night, got a few on the team. Got a little space, love, the bring a friend. Gotta let it burn slow, blow it in the wind. Took it like a dream, I'm shot it be a 10. Yeah, good time, do the shit again. Got a little space, love, bring a friend. Gotta let it burn slow, blow it in the wind. Took it like a dream, I'm shot it be a 10. Have a good time. Yeah. Getting too easy to get distracted. All the different niggas we got in that they can match it. Getting real selective by niggas I interact with. What you saying, the impossible, homie, is just a challenge. Living on the fence, and I see them losing their balance, making something out of nothing. That's one of my many talents. Men off in Houston to say she moved out from Dallas. Never tell them what I do, why you gotta rely on status. Stepping all up in it, I'm keeping my feet about the shit. Man, I try to tell them to sleep in the lead without shit. Want the embers on the streets, and they really happy shit. As soon as I got up on the road, had to reroute the trip. Ain't gotta speak, and I bet she gonna choose. Find a little rhythm in the groove. Stack it to the ship, so we gotta let it lose. No matter how it goes, baby, I'ma keep smooth. Ain't gotta speak, and I bet she gonna choose. Find a little rhythm in the groove. Stack it to the ship, so we gotta let it loose. No matter how it goes, baby, I'ma keep it smooth. Floating the pool, smoking Cohiba. Said fuck it, gut it out, and I'm feeling them up with reefer. Notice how they treat you whenever they didn't need you. Fuck the game, and now a nigga be coming out through the speakers. There's someone here that I'm shopping on my sweet shit. Way too many niggas, I don't know the fools you move with. Got that little bitch, I think I might go get a lose. Eat a big body, bitch, feeling like a cruise ship. I don't care if nobody like me, long as my mama do. You ain't never did it, don't tell me about what you trying to do. Hate to be the breaker of the news, but yet they lie to you. I'ma keep it cheap because I know the way it's tried and true. Yeah, you ain't gotta speak, and I bet she gonna choose. Finally to the better, in the blue. Stuck into the city, so the body like a news. No matter how it goes, baby, I'ma keep it smooth. I ain't gotta speak, and I bet she gonna choose. Finally to the blue. Stuck into the city, so the body like a news. No matter how it goes, baby, I'ma keep it smooth.
They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
I'm trusting and solving it like it's lubricate on game within my cube. I be ice, know how we do it. Not the one to lose my train of thought. I done been stuck between some harder places in the rock. The earth don't take a break from spinning, why I never stop. I'm just like Jay, I own the label, but I rap a lot. I spent it out and added features, yeah, I had the top. That will survive the other dropped, you know I had to stop. Even send a couple of players, shoot that cat a block. Just like Trey with the range, say no average shot. Objects in the mirror be closer than they appear, but as far as I'm concerned, ain't a nigga that's coming near. They can love me to the pain, it be rare that I shed a tear. But see, I don't speak, ain't no evil that I hear. I ain't with the click and focus, dog. Honestly, niggas weird. Like the stand over there, and I'm keeping it over here. Got some money, all your problems don't magically disappear. It's easier to navigate, help you to see it clear. Don't be thinking what's the digging, be slipping under them sheets. I can see them going quick cause they tripping over the freaks. They hit up my connect, I can get up with them for weeks. But we got a time difference, be calling when niggas sleep. I be up and stay drinks with the caviar and the tater tot stacking for the present. Cause Tony made it favorite watch, never getting love cause your energy and you hit a lot. Always funny how them little situations be playing out. If you know I'm starting, I'm the type that rather make a bet. I'll stop you pulling up the leg. Get us what you gotta know about respect. Never sticking to it, never failed yet. Be getting it for death. Niggas I never met, and all the pussies up in the bed. Then gave them their necks. They like I'm flipping the dead. I only keep the check. Doing what I want ain't a leg. You better check your red. Mama touch the stove and I let it burn. And you never learn. When in the road, I ain't getting line on no way to turn. Get what I deserve. And ain't nothing here that I haven't earned. Man, if you examples, the feeling as though they haven't learned. Fill up the maybe some cookies out of the double tree. Gotta make the pain, but then I'm raw with the double me. Feeling up the I know something about the time at a time, but all them mountains we climb. My only route is to carry them coming through and recline. Even when I ain't never been catching shit, but she flying. The niggas swinging at everything, but I'm seeing the signs. Don't know why y'all be surprised. That's what them fuck niggas do. Or take it in the mirror, see your fuck nigga too. And now I don't care who you running. And you fuck with the crew. Can't even steal off of suckers because I'm fucking with the shoe. I hear I'm talking all fabulous, but ain't got them a clue. Fuck all that keep it real. Make sure you keeping it true. Let's see these few times, just moving in nothing new. I just be taking it slow. It's like I'm moving this through. Started from the cover, then we got it up straight. Well, we have switching, but this shit is sweet. They got some paper with them, but they won't compete. That's just how it is, that's the way it's gonna be. Started from the table, and we got it out the street. Switching, this shit is sweet. They got some paper with them, but they won't compete. That's just how it is, and that's the way it's gonna be. Why they always moving? Too much to figure out. Stacking up and disappear. 2020, man, you got that money, now they vision clear. I was seen when I was broke. Then I got some divided knives, so no emotion, but it's kind of hard to hide it now. Watching from a distance and was hoping I was dying down. Everybody talking all that shit, you feel quiet now. Take the stories that you tell, that ain't really for me. Before y'all ain't speaking truthfully. Shit should never come, but always yap on what you used to be. Nobody know me. Stupid G. Started from the kids, got it that straight. Switching it, this nigga shit is sweet. But it got some paper with them, but they keep. It's just how that is, that's the niggas gonna be. Started from the kids, got it that straight. That shit, and niggas think it's shit is sweet. But it got some paper with them, but they won't compete. That's just how it is, and it's the way it's gonna be.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using his leg, it's Jordan. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Hey, it's a great job by his defense containing the running game, making calm plays, and not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. Throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield.
He's even believing.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, defensive backs are really comfortable defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
They need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Good as he released it. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in Bucs territory.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Grab behind the line with some pass. Force out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door to the first and goal.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Next snap to the back. Goes backwards and losing 3 yards there. They run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. Won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to at the very least get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle over.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Keep it on the ground. Trying to power into the touchdown. And he breaks in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. Mark's welcome to join us. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
And this is everything you can hope for on this biggest stage in the national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25.
PJ, you're a monkey.
So California's offense back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here.
So that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
We have to run and good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. He hands it off from the gun. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second day, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And there's the handoff.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Complete with a running back in this fourth down play. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46. Cage with first and 10 here. Handoff from the shotgun. Gain of 2 yards. Now a second down and 8.
Christian, the spread out over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and I got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly on the left side. The tight end makes the catch and moves the football to the 27 in the first half.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not landing just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is the characteristic about great quarterbacks that stands out to me. Their ability to make a play when things aren't perfect. Here, they get to him. They put pressure on him. He's about to go down. But his instincts to be able to find that back, check it down before he hits the ground, gives this offense a chance to be able to pick up positive yards and get the first down.
Grab made by the tight end. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Looking to pass here on second down. Tight end makes the grab. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And this national championship game is not going to go even. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Now, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. So the offense getting some momentum for a halftime touchdown. Now they kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. return attempted there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Pass, it's Mendoza. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Miami. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
And that is every defensive lineman's dream. And he played running back in high school or Little League. He showed some tremendous athletic ability once he came up with that reception to take it into the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now they kick up. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. With the catch, it's Austin. And he breaks the tackle and a solid gain there. They'll break up the tempo with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Back near the sticks. It's Austin. Brought down before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Defense is coming after him. Oh, what a grab! He hit out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
First down, they're going to throw the football. Takes a shot at the end zone. Touchdown, Cal. This offense cannot be stopped. And this battle for the conference championship is dead even now. But these two teams going at it.
And both these teams are just showing a lot of pride. Both so locked in on wanting to win this championship. One team scores, the other one already locked in on how they're going to respond. And it's resulting in an intense back-and-forth game. This one's going to come down to a battle of wills.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something? Here comes a handoff. And he goes nowhere to stop behind the line of scrimmage. So a timeout is called. Just 2 seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. It's a nice game. They move the football and it's really set. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout. One more play before they head to the locker room. ahead here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And that ball is incomplete as time runs out in the first half of the quarter. Hurricanes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and brings the ball to the 25-yard line. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Receivers now getting some new assignments before this half. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. It's Boston.
No, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially in the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Near the sticks, it's Jordan. He's brought down the number 4 against first down coverage.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, we did our prep to get ready for the national championship. We all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day, but I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Movement here from the tight end. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He's hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, these quarterbacks having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Going absolutely nowhere with Boston. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line here in Montgomery. He'll drop back here on third down. That pass is all the way over the middle. Finding some room in the 25. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Two on top here in the second half. This is just quarterback miserable. An amazing game for the national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in the national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage. What they've done up to this point just isn't working.
Bringing it out. It's Jackson. They stop at the 20. Trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Comes the Miami offense back out on the field. On the shotgun, there's a handoff inside. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
They look to throw it here on second down. Gets rid of the outright. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense facing a third and short with 41. They make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. Out of the gun now on third down. By the receiver.
defense. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Tied up here in the third quarter. He's sunken down the long plays becoming more important to try to avoid third and one. That's going to be incomplete. On contact. No flag. It's a third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO. It is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You gotta make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Back to pass. It's Mendoza. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up the fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got to
Finds his receiver. It's enough for the first down. They bring it down, but that's a good play. It's the ball to 39.
just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. What I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on the first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Quarterback going to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play. Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Back downfield. It's Austin. Defense stops him short. To it. The 3rd quarter. Some of the stats here. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter set to get underway.
Okay.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch. That is enough for a 1st down. That's a 50-50 deal. Fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver.
Golden Bears closer to the line in that area.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the center. And look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It is he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long.
This is my Super Bowl, nigga. You fucking on.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Back to pass. It's Mendoza.
Huh?
Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender.
I work at 6 a.m. in the morning.
That kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming.
What a fucking drive, dude.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him hooked up all game.
Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
This guy's fucking terrible.
Low to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the quarterback gets him. Second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's sacked to get him down.
Risky call here. Close to the goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And they heave it deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here. From the shotgun, drops back.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get it.
And he busts some lanes in. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And right after is right down the middle.
DJ, Terrence, you want to learn how to be good?
Instead, takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Miami offense is back on the field. It comes down to this. They need to create some possession will slip away. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He dumps it off to the tight end.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
And it's all in the field. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. First and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass is picked off. That's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
It's a sack. Back at the 4-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The sack sets up second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Mendoza. Looking deep down the left side. And it's Long with a catch. Forcing to space. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cal. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow them down. Whether they play zone or they play man, nothing is working. And give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
Bringing it out. It's Jackson. They start short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Defense lines up for second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here, leading the game. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Well, his defense has played well with a letdown there. Too comfortable on this big lead at the moment, baby.
What I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here,
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
man, I love this because I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. Here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And who knows, maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
BAT right now. Leave the lineup to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Cal's offense takes the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They've been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Caught in the backfield. It's Jordan.
How about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. The offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take it, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. The offense will just take a knee. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set for second down. Ball is snapped, and quarterback will just take a knee. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And that's a throw with confidence. And that will extend the lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And it comes out to 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after it. Takes lead for the big lead, and the fans are going touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Just get this guy the ball and get it down pass. The quarterback does a nice job just putting the ball into the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs to run after the catch for the touchdown.
Looking for a receiver. That's made over the middle. Two-point drive is successful. That was a single-digit lead with a 9-point game. It's official. We have national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Curtain Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Stop.